Hey everybody, welcome to the Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show podcast. I'm Jeff, I'm your host tonight. We have three great guests joining me, Rachel, Terrie, and Sam. Let's hear that theme music.
That is correct. You are correct. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are right. That is correct.
That is correct, and as you know, on this show, we get right into it. And in this game, round one, we're playing Medical Miracles or Nightmares. And I'm going to read you a statement about something that's happened in the past in the field of medicine. You just have to tell me, is that true or false? So it's a 50-50 guess. We're going to go in the order which you got here tonight, which was Rachel, Terrie, and Sam. Rachel, you're up first. Mouse paste. In ancient Egypt, they would mix a mashed mouse paste with other ingredients and apply it to toothaches. Is mouse paste true or false? Did they really do that?
I'm going to say true.
True is correct. Correct. True is correct. And to Terrie, sliced mouse. In England, one remedy for warts was to cut a mouse in half and apply it to the infected spot.
I hope that's false.
False is...
Are you kidding me?
They did that, yeah. That would be a nightmare. Walking around, you thought it was bad with just the wart. All right, over to Sam. The mouse stache. In the Andes Mountains, mouse hair was used to craft mustaches to hide cleft lips.
Oh, that's got to be false.
False is correct. Back to Rachel. Snip away stuttering. In the 18th and 19th century, doctors simply cured stuttering by cutting off half of the tongue. Your reaction, oh my goodness.
Protecting my tongue.
Is this
I'm going to say
true or
false.
You're going to
I'm
say
gonna say
false? False is incorrect. They really did that.
Wow.
All right, I made up the name for this one. Arsenic Hall. In the 18th century, Terrie, this one's for you. And up to the 1950s, arsenic was a key ingredient in the treatment of malaria and syphilis.
True.
True is correct. And back to Sam. This one under Make Mine a Double. In the 1800s, an Italian chemist created a healing tonic with coca leaves that was ideal for overworked men, delicate women, and sickly children.
I'm going to say that's true.
True is correct.
What are delicate women?
I was thinking like, the women that like they faint,
Yes.
maybe like smelling salts.
Yeah. And our last one for you, Rachel. Moldy bread. Back to ancient Egypt, moldy bread was fed to cats so that their saliva could be used to treat wounds.
Moldy bread. I'm going to say true.
True is incorrect. I made that one up. That was a false. They did not do that one. And my favorite name of the night, farts in a jar. In the Middle Ages, some doctors believed that Black Death was caused by deadly vapors. In order to fight deadly vapors, you need deadly vapors. In the Middle Ages...
Does that mean literally what you started with? Like the doctor had to like fluff in the jar and then like open it up and say sniff, sniff?
They're capturing, saving it, and then battling Black Death with farts in a jar.
Well, something like this would probably be false.
False is...
No.
And that's why we don't have Black Death today. That's a science fact. Thanks to farts in a jar. And the last one in this round is Sam. I see what you did there. In the 17th century Ireland, frog eyes were ground to a paste and dehydrated to the consistency of a fruit gummy. These gummies were prescribed as a hangover cure.
Oh. don't want it to be true, but I think it is true.
True is incorrect. I made that one up too. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for playing round one. Let's go to that scoreboard and see how we're doing so far. Only 3 points available so far. Sam got 2 of the first 3. Sam, you get a little bit of an advantage in round 2. Sam, you get to pick the order for round 2. Do you want to mix it up or keep it the same?
Let's keep it the same.
All right, that means Rachel, you're heading to the hot seat.
Okay.
Rachel, welcome to the show. So glad to have you here. Where are you playing from tonight?
I live in Argentina. I've been here 19 years. Yeah.
Very nice. It might be the furthest south that we've had a guest join us here on the Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show. Tell us a little bit about what you do in Argentina.
So I'm a medical intuitive, and I help people heal emotional blocks that are keeping them stuck and keeping them sick. I used to be a nurse, and then I went into more holistic healing and realized that I was medically intuitive, and I studied crystals and Reiki and all kinds of healing modalities. And so that's what I do now.
Very nice. And if people want to connect with you or reach you online from the States here, how can people find you and get in contact?
So I'm on Instagram. Let me make sure it's Quantum Crystal Healing, and you can send me a message there.
I have one more question for you, Rachel.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the hot seat?
Okay.
So in round one,
you make it sound scarier than it is.
The hot seat. In round 2, we're playing the game called Connections. I'm going to read you a series of questions, and the answers all tie together to be something sports related. So all 4 of your questions for all 3 of you, the answers will be a sports related answer. They'll all tie together, and I'll explain it as we go through it. Rachel, your first connection. Now the questions won't be sports related, but the answers are going to tie together. J-Lo's other nickname is Jenny from the blank.
Block.
Jenny from the block is correct. So you want to remember block, and I'll review them all as we go through here. Your second question, what is the more common term for an archaeological excavation? Archaeological excavation.
A dig.
Dig is correct. Correct. 2 for 2. And the movie director famous for her and Where the Wild Things Are is Blank Jones.
Oh, don't know that one.
Blank. Sometimes you can get to it if you're following the other 2 answers. Block, dig.
Oh.
And then we do have a little timer. And Spike. Spike is the answer. Spike Jones is the director. And our fourth one, if someone deserves their punishment, you might say it blanks them right.
Serves.
Serves is correct. So Rachel, what ties together block, dig, spike, and serves? And remember, the category is sports.
Is it volleyball?
Volleyball for the extra point is correct. Very well played. You got 4 of the 5 points. Now, your 5-point bonus question.
Okay.
Name 5 summer sports that are not played in the Winter Olympics, and go.
Gymnastics, swimming, diving, volleyball, and soccer.
You got 5 of 5. I always let the timer run to see how many you'll get, but you can only get 5 points max. You got 9 out of 10 points. Very well played. Let's move Terrie to the hot seat.
All righty.
Terrie, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Where are you calling in from?
Chevy Chase, Maryland, in the Metro DC area.
Oh, very nice. Chevy Chase, Maryland. What do you do down in Chevy Chase, Maryland?
I'm an intuitive energy healer and psychic medium for the last 20 years.
Oh, wow. We have a little theme going so far tonight here.
Yeah.
So I never know when we book the show, like who everybody's going to be. And tell us a little about, tell us a little bit about what you do down there.
Yeah. So I work in the subconscious space. I help people put their pieces of the puzzle together, meaning that I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, and clairsentient. That can help me determine what's going on in your subconscious that keeps you stuck, and I can shift it to allow you to feel more supported by all that is.
And if people want to connect with you and reach out to you, even we're not too far away in Pittsburgh, how can they reach out and find you?
Yeah, you can find me on various platforms of my website, terriechristine.com, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I post a lot on Facebook and Instagram, and on TikTok I do some celebrity readings from pictures.
And Terrie, are you ready for the hot seat?
Yes, I'm ready!
All right. Here we go. Our first one. Remember, all your answers will be some sort of sports. If you're taller than 6 foot 8 inches, you are legally classified as what?
Tall.
Well, taller than tall.
All right, so you're legally classified as ginormous.
Let's see if the producer gives a thumbs up. Giant is the correct answer. We'll give you giant.
Oh, thank you.
See, the producer isn't as mean as I said he was.
You're
right?
so sweet.
And complete this Steve Miller band lyric. Some people call me the space
cowboy.
Space cowboy. Whoop, whoop. Some people call me Maurice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And buff, russet, and burnt umber are all different shades of which color?
Orange.
Orange. We're looking for brown. And your fourth question, your connection one. Found in bars, what is the name of the mechanical bull that tosses drunk people around? The bucking blank. Bronco is correct. So Terrie, your connection, what ties together giant, cowboy, brown, and bronco? Football is correct. Very good. Very well played. I think you tied Rachel so far. 4 out of 5 points. You have a chance to keep it going here. Your name 5 bonus question. 10 seconds on the clock. Name 5 cookies that you would not want to eat on pizza, and go.
Chocolate chip, peanut butter, snickerdoodle, oatmeal.
You got 4 out of the 5. Very well played. We're going to move Sam to the hot seat. Sam, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. Where are you calling in from?
Northeastern Pennsylvania, right outside of Scranton.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. We're in Pittsburgh and serving mostly the Western Pennsylvania areas, and nice to meet more Pennsylvanians. And tell us a little bit about what you do in the Northeast Pennsylvania.
I'm a spiritual life coach, energy reader, and aura reader.
Yes.
I think there's going to be...
Go on, energy workers.
I have a feeling there's going to be a spinoff from just based on this episode and my guest tonight. This is great. And I have no... this is amazing. So, Sam, tell us a little bit about what you do and your work up in the Pennsylvania area of the North.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm an aura educator and reader. I also help people through a spiritual life coaching and help them through spiritual awakenings. You could find me on my website, imaginativehouse.com. I'm on TikTok, Aura a la Mode, where I do videos with Aura's Ice Cream and Fashion, and I'm on Instagram as Imaginative House.
Very nice. All my guest links will be in the show notes, so make sure you check them out. And I'm sure right after the show, we're all going to exchange information too. This is going to be amazing. Sam, are you ready for the hot seat?
Ready.
All right, Sam. Here we go. What is the Roman numeral CCCLX? I know. I promised there wouldn't be any math, but this is kind of math related.
It's having to do with sports, huh?
Yes. So there'll be a sports related answer to this number.
I'm going to have to pass on that one.
That's okay. The C's are 100, the L is 50, and the X is 10. So 360. We're looking for 360. Your second one, you'll like this one a lot better. If you are on a trampoline, you might be inclined to try a back or front blank.
Flip.
Flip is correct. That was much better, right?
A little
Your
easier.
third question, if you have a strong opinion about something, you might say that you have an axe to blank. If you have a strong opinion, looks like somebody typed this in correctly. You might have a axe to blank.
No.
Axe to grind, an axe to grind.
Okay.
And our third one, this brand of soda claims to be good for you due to its prebiotic, fiber, and botanical content. So you can kind of get the backwards there. It's 360, flip, and grind. If you think you know the sport, you might be able to get this one, even if you don't know it.
I don't think it's a sport, but I want to say kombucha.
We're close. It is Ollie Pop. So we're looking for Ollie plus Pop. So Sam, what sport would have 360s, flips, grinds, and ollies?
Snowboarding?
Snowboarding, so close. What Dave says he's going to give it to you. You got a board. We're looking for board sports. He'll give you skateboarding from the producer. Very well played. And your connection, we did that. Your name 5 bonus question. Name 5 common human names that are also dog names, and go.
Doug, Chuck, Miles, Henry.
That is 5. Oh, producer tried to tell me 4, but that was 5. I did hear 5 names. Let's go to that scoreboard because we're about to head to the final round. And it is a very close game. 1 point separates everybody. Rachel's in the lead with 10. Terrie and Sam tied with 9. Let's go to that final round. In this round, I'm going to read you some very vague questions. Who am I? What am I? Where am I? And I'm going to try to reveal the answer to you through a series of clues. I'm going to read you 3 clues, and you can buzz in at any time. If you buzz in on the first clue, that's worth 3 points. If you buzz in on the second clue, that's worth 2 points. And if you buzz in on the last clue, that's worth 1 point. Now, if you buzz in and you're right, you're going to earn those points. But if you buzz in and you're wrong, you will lose that point value. So it gets a lot of fun. It gets very competitive. And in order to play the game, I've asked each of my guests to bring in their own buzzers. I'm going to test them out. Let's see how they go. Rachel, let's hear your buzzer. She's got
Does
the
that sound
snapping
okay?
chopsticks. And Terrie, like buttons in a box or something like that. Something in a box. And Sam, a lightsaber?
You got her lightsaber. That's funny.
I like it. It's almost like a
Her
tactical
wand, her magical wand.
I won't be able to hear it, but
That's
you
funny.
flash it and say your name at the same time, just to make sure we catch it. So, all right, let's go to that first one tonight. These are videos I'm going to play for you. And those of you listening at home, what am I? What am I is your first category. And here comes your first clue. I have to be at least 51% corn. So the thing that I'm describing is 51% corn. And as a warning, my pictures may or may not help you get to the right answer. I may try to deceive you. I have to be American made too. So I have to be 51% corn and American made. And those of you watching, there's a little timer on the right side. Tells you how much time is left. And my first name might be Jim, Jack, or James. You can buzz in whenever you know the answer. Terrie.
Well, Jack Daniels.
Well, the first thing, what we're looking for is what this is.
It's alcohol. It's what is it? Jim Beam is whiskey. Whiskey.
Whiskey. The producers
Jack-
give it to you. We're looking
Jack-
for bourbon is the
Oh.
correct answer, but we'll give you a whiskey. Now, 1 point.
I don't drink any of those.
1 point for Terrie. Remember, you can buzz in at any time, and you can buzz in multiple times, too. You're allowed to buzz in. Even if you get it wrong, you can buzz in again. So who am I? We're looking for another who. I was a Bible salesman and a Sunday school teacher. Who was I? Our second clue for 2 points. My album Stardust remained on the country music charts for 10 years. And our final clue for 1 point. When your host Jeff goes to the Texas Roadhouse, he always asks to sit in my corner. This is a Texas Roadhouse trivia question. And every corner of Texas Roadhouse, there's a Willie's corner. This is Willie Nelson. He sold Bibles and had a album on the chart for 10 years. And I like to sit in his corner at Texas Roadhouse. All right, what am I? I'm looking for a what. We'll get some points in this round here. What am I? It takes an average 10 weeks for me to break. I don't know why it lock keys. It takes on average 10 weeks for me to break. I use 2/3 of the elements in the periodic table. You can break me in 10 weeks. I use 2/3 of the elements. I am the most successful consumer product of all time, having sold over 2.3 billion units and counting. You're probably holding, one of you have this in front of you. The iPhone. That was the iPhone.
Really?
All right. Here we go. We're looking for a movie. We got any movie fans here tonight? Let's see. My budget was 1.4 million, but I earned 140 million in the box office. So it could be a little vague. Our second clue for 2 points. I hold the record for the longest running theatrical release in history. Rachel.
Is it Gone with the Wind?
Gone with the Wind is incorrect. Incorrect. And I'm going to tell you 2 stars were in this movie. Meatloaf and Susan Sarandon appeared in this movie. And you can buzz back
Now
in
I
if you
know.
know it. Do you know it now?
I do.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Rachel.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Rocky Horror Picture Show is correct. Correct. That one is correct. That way, if you buzz in again and get it right, now you've cut your loss in half. You only lost 1 point for that one.
Great.
All right. Great. Always a positive attitude. What am I? I'm looking for a what. I was banned in Japan for indecency. I was banned in Japan for indecency. A little vague. I think our second one will help us. 25 million of me were sold in 4 months in 1958. 25 million in 1958 is the key year there. And I am named after a Hawaiian dance. I'm a toy.
Oh,
Rachel.
a hula hoop?
Hula hoop for 1 point. Correct. Correct.
There she goes.
All right, we are halfway
It's
through.
in
There's
Japan.
still 15 points remaining. I'm looking for another what? What am I? It's a scary eyeball. All right, what am I? I was launched in 2001 by Larry Sanger and Jimmy Wales. Almost all of my content can be edited by anyone. And our third clue, look at this, it's turning on his head. It is the most popular general reference site on the internet. Rachel.
Is it Google?
Google is incorrect. You're going to know the name when you hear it. Let's see. Any other
Oh my
guesses?
God, I knew it.
Wikipedia.
I said Wikipedia like in silent. I just said it.
Well, you got to buzz in to get those points. 4 questions remaining. I'm looking for a fish. What fish am I? It gave the popular name to the 1963 to 1967 Chevy Corvette. This fish.
Sam.
Oh, Sam.
Stingray.
Stingray for 3 points is
Yeah.
correct.
Good for
Well
her.
played.
Yes.
We're looking for a disaster. What disaster am I? It happened in Florida on January 18th, 1986. Was that a buzz, Rachel?
No.
No,
I'm
okay.
picking them up.
I
Sorry.
heard it. Our second clue for 2 points. It led to the deaths of all 7 crew members. Rachel,
The Challenger.
the Challenger is correct. 2 questions remaining. 6 points to go. It's still a close game. Which American director and screenwriter am I? Another movie question. He is credited as the special guest director in Sin City. Special guest director in Sin City. He wrote the screenplay for Natural Born Killers. Rachel.
Is it Quentin Tarantino?
Quentin Tarantino for 2 points is correct. We have a 1-point game with our final question to go. Which mammal? We're looking for a mammal. Some medieval Europeans believe their tusks to be unicorn horns. Medieval Europeans. We did some other medical advice earlier today. It is a uniquely huge and specialized Arctic predator. Terrie, I think Terrie came in first.
Sea lion?
Sea lion is incorrect. Sam, you did buzz in. You get a chance to. Sam?
Woolly mammoth.
Woolly mammoth is incorrect. Let's see. Our final clue. It is most closely related to the beluga whale. Terrie.
Seal?
Seal is
Damn it!
incorrect. Rachel.
Is it a walrus?
A walrus is incorrect. You can keep buzzing in if anybody wants to. It's 1 point. And
Wait a minute.
wait, Terrie.
Dolphin?
Dolphin is
Continue.
incorrect. But you were so close with dolphin. It is the narwhal. Narwhal.
No.
That was
Tusks
a
threw me off.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, it's a unicorn. It's a unicorn dolphin. That was a super fun game tonight, everybody. Thank you for joining. Let's go to that scoreboard and see how did it all pan out after that wild final question. Rachel walks away victorious with 12 points. Congratulations, Rachel. Rachel's our winner tonight. Let's go around one more time. Give your plugs, say who you are, and how we can connect with you. We'll go to Sam first.
Sam, find me at imaginativehouse.com or on TikTok or a la mode, Instagram, Imaginative House.
And to Terrie.
Terrie Christine, my website, terriechristine.com, Instagram, Facebook, what's the other one? Instagram, TikTok, and my book, The Secret Power of You, found on Amazon.
And to Rachel.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel also called Rachel Isabella Quantum Healer, and on Instagram I am Quantum Crystal Healing. Those are the best places you can reach me.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's dance our way out of here.
That is correct.